Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty huge news coming out over here when it comes to one of the biggest PlayStation 5 and probably Xbox games out there that has now been being leaked and about to hopefully come on out. Now, we also have a lot of other gaming news all throughout this video. We have a lot of big news. We have some canceled news. We have some new news. We have some delayed news. We have some Saints Row news. We have everything. But the one big news is going to be in regards to EA's new super special game that I think a lot of you guys, myself included, will be very excited for. So we got a lot of things to go talk about, a lot of good things to go and talk about, and as well, just all around a good time. So first and foremost, before we fully dive into the video itself, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. We have the Amazon links down below. We also do have the Howl links as well all over here, where if you guys do want to go check those on out, link down below. We have the Samsung Galaxy smartphones, Galaxy Watch, Galaxy Buds, and everything else tied on in. It's going to be up here for the next few weeks too as well when it comes to that stuff, so make sure you guys are signed up for that if you guys would want to and if you guys are in the mood for it. We have that always linked down below. A lot of you guys have been checking that out, so thank you for that. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream as well down below. We got the Weebles, got the Coinbase and all that, and let's go dive in the video itself. So the one very big news, and I think you guys will probably be pretty excited for a lot of this stuff. This is in regards to a game that I will personally be playing and personally will be enjoying. And this is now being rumored around from a lot of different other various leakers too as well, where a brand new Black Panther game is in development. Now this, if you guys have kind of seen the kind of flavor / meta of all this type of stuff, this is gonna be big. Like, I love these superhero games. I love the vibes for this type of stuff, and I'm sure you guys have seen Spider-Man has done phenomenal numbers. We had Wolverine leaks coming out with new shirts coming out with developers on top of it. So we actually have this over here with a Black Panther game in development titled Project Rainer. This is also developed by the new studio, headlined by ex-Malefic VP Kevin Stevens, and published as well by EA. It should be an open-world, single-player game where the player becomes the new Black Panther. Right now, though, although you guys can even tell by like the Twitter tweets and likes and all that stuff, is sadly still in early development, but this is exciting. As I mentioned, a lot of these superhero games have been going and feeling pretty good. Like, I'm always a big fan of them. They've been selling pretty good. And if you guys have also seen, we saw just the overall Avengers worldverse with all like the bajillions of different videos and movies and like HBO series and all that stuff was also announced yesterday. So what kind of makes sense that now these leaks are maybe coming out. People are getting excited for this, and this also just adds another big game on both the PlayStation and Xbox side. Mainly because these superhero games are phenomenal, and I'm not sure if it would be a PS5 exclusive. Probably not if it's on EA, so probably something on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation, but I'm excited nonetheless. Let me know, I guess, for the kind of comment section of the video. Is this something you're hyped up for? This is, at least it's a little burp. This is, at least in my opinion, probably one of the most anticipated title I could probably go and see. Like, if it turns out good and the game turns out good, I would love to play this, and this will probably be a fantastic life and fantastic game to go and get to play. But I'm excited. Give me your thoughts and comments down below. So now a few little things we'll kind of go through down some of these lists. But number one, we actually did go and see a pretty big now delay for a game that I don't think many folks are really hyped up for, but they are aware of, where Ubisoft delayed its Avatar game to make it perfect. Now, we have been seeing Ubisoft delaying up a bunch of different other games, and this is literally supposed to be coming out in 2022, to now sometimes in 2023, or maybe even 2024. So not a fun time to see this, but basically Ubisoft has just been kind of slacking recently. A lot of their games they want to do end up getting delayed. A lot of the games they're trying to go play keep on getting delayed. It's just not a good time. So Ubisoft has now officially delayed Avatar Frontiers of Pandora from the 2022 release, which I think was meant to be corresponding with the movie. I don't think the movie is changing. I think it's still coming at the end of this year, which will probably make this game even worse because you don't usually want to have an Avatar / movie type style game without it actually launching with the game. So basically, the company announced as part of its Q1 earnings on Thursday, if you guys want to creep over through the PDFs, that the delay keeps up with the tradition. They just want to make sure the game itself is going good. But Ubisoft has not been doing too well. They had a pretty good few months, but you guys can kind of see a lot of these numbers are all negatives. They're not doing too hot, and even their projections are doing kind of rough. They did go ahead a little bit above their target, which is nice too, but meh. So the one thing is that basically the Assassin's Creed and Tom Clancy have been doing fine. They have also some cool gameplay reveals coming out soon with the Morrow and Rabbids. They have the new Tom Division 2 as well for mobile, and as you guys know, mobile gaming is usually pretty good. And they have a few other different types of partnerships, but the big one for this video We also did go cover this on a separate video too, is that Assassin's Creed also seems like it's getting delayed as well. So the next upcoming Assassin's Creed. So we're seeing kind of a lot more delays than we'd be expecting, and it doesn't seem like a very nice, good vibe. So yeah, not good, not good. So Avatar is slacking. I think that game's going to probably flop. I think the early initial impressions so far from like leaks and betas and stuff are that it's basically just not good. It's not really worth playing. It's not looking fun, and as well. So they do at least will announce by the upcoming Assassin's Creed, but like I said, there apparently has been a lot of delays, which has not been going pretty good too as well. That also probably means the Uplay Plus numbers are down too on top of that. So basically, yeah, they've been trying to make it a video game industry brand. It's important for us that we come with something that is perfect. Now, Ubisoft has definitely not been the company that seems to be perfect as of these past few years. I do think there's been a lot of delays, lackluster games, bad engines, and I really wish it would be better. So in the earnings report, Ubisoft did go and state that it will be revealing a future of Assassin's Creed brand in September, that it has pushed a smaller unannounced premium game that was set to release in 2022 or 2023 to then 2023 to 2024. They still have some games like with Mario Rabbids as we covered, and also the Pirate Simulator Skull and Bones 2 as well, and they did go and cancel Splinter Cell VR, Ghost Recon Frontline, and 2 other unannounced games, which is somewhat sad to see. We never want to see big game cancellations, and Ubisoft is not the biggest, but it's still big enough that, you know, people care about what games they're making. Now, kind of on the same topic of a lot of bigger games too as well, we actually did have Skill Up actually go do a quick little showcase on a little bit of the Saints Row, whereas you guys can probably see some of the early initial gameplay. It doesn't seem that good. Like, it's almost kind of giving me like some weird old school type style game flow. It doesn't look bad though. It really doesn't look bad. I'm not against it. It kind of gives this right here is giving me some Hitman vibes a little bit, but like there's enough that I'm probably excited for this game, and I'm probably hyped up for it, you know, just in general. But the one big struggle in my mind is that I want something new and I want something exciting. Like I want something that's like, I'm going to be waking up every day to go and play this for the next few weeks. But sadly, as you guys can see a lot of this gameplay, like it looks okay. But this is also looking like pretty much every single game I've had a chance to play these past few years. It's not looking awful. The environments are looking okay. I'll probably go and play and stream it up on Twitch. So, you know, follow me up on Twitch and Twitter or whatever. But yeah, like I'm sure you guys can kind of see from these first impressions, it's not looking insanely bad, but it's also not looking insanely good. I don't know, back in the day, I remember people used to compare Saints Row to literally GTA, and I feel like this is almost missing them. Like, it's good. Like, I've seen worse games, okay? Like, I've seen worse games. But it just doesn't feel like it has that magic where I could be like, bro, I like Saints Row better than GTA, because at this day and age, people probably still call you crazy, you know? But back in the day, some people would actually stand by that. They would actually like these games a lot. So kind of nice little thoughts on that one. Now as well, we also did apparently have a double whammy of another Ubisoft game where they wanted to have Roller Champions either being canceled, and then they actually had the update right after stating that they actually deny the claims to cancel it. So today's just been apparently, besides the new Black Panther game, today's just been apparently just a really bad Ubisoft day, where just there's been drama, there's probably stocks not been doing good, people aren't excited for the games and everything else, but thankfully this is still on the verge, but we just need to go and have Ubisoft finally go and drop in a good game. Right now, Ubisoft, with their financial calls and statements, it wasn't looking good. They have a few games on the way that seem alright, but it really does seem like they have to go hit their stride, and it doesn't feel like they've been hitting their stride as of recently, which has been kind of rough. Although, at least with all this kind of sadder news going on as well, at least we have been seeing some, you know, cool stuff with the brand new Black Panther game. Now, to kind of wind down this video, Nier Automata. Lazy players actually stumble upon a secret that's actually never been found for the past 5 years. So, this is one of my favorite games, and I'm loving that it's coming to Switch, but basically this one, they actually had video game evidence. So basically, Nier Automata's final secret wasn't so final after all. A user on Reddit by the name of Sad Futago seems to have stumbled upon a sizable hidden area in the existential Android action game. Longtime fans and seasoned data miners are absolutely flummoxed with the news too as well. And I always love whenever we have these games that come out 5 years, 6 years down the road, and they're still seeing these posts too as well. So it's just kind of cool to see people on top of this too, where like they were seeing this stuff, and it even got caught by the Reddit auto mod. And it's something that kind of goes viral. Seeing this type of stuff too, where like there's literally just brand new things that people are having a chance to see in the game overall. So it's just awesome. I love that. So kind of give me your thoughts and comments down below on the brand new game as well. Make sure you guys keep on checking the How link down below for the brand new standard setup. We do also have the boom, boom. There we go. If you guys want to check out the How link down below, as we had that little hiccup over there. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream as well down below. We have the Weebles. We have the PS5 giveaway, so make sure you guys are signed up for that. And I just appreciate you guys all so much for watching in the first place. Love you guys.